You're looking at the chosen one, Edgar Berlanga, the breakout start, 168 pounds. Excited to get a chance to talk with you, Edgar. Just
Yes.
removed a few days, of course, from your comeback fight, your victory over Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz, a first round KO. Congratulations on the win. I know it wasn't the ideal opponent or situation for you, but what do you think you gained in this process in that fight and getting in there and showcasing your power like that?
I just went back on my first round knockout streak. I'm the king of the first round knockouts. I got 17 fights now that went that haven't went past the first round. You get what I'm saying? So I'm the king of the first round knockouts, and I'm active. You mentioned Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson had about 8 first round knockouts. If you combine the records of the opponents he faced that he knocked out in the first round, and the guys I knocked out in the first round record, you know, blows out his opponents, the ones that he faced. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about facing cab drivers, you look at his opponents, he was the one that was facing cab drivers. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, it's not easy, what I'm saying, to do it. And a lot of people know that, because if it was easy, everybody would be catching first round knockouts. So I just went in there March 15th, last Saturday, and I just made a statement.
Look, that was explosive. And you also got to show off the tattoos on the back. Talk to me about that, man. The chosen one there. It's really coming together beautifully. What do you like about it?
Yeah, so I did a piece, the chosen one, and then the drawing that I made him do, that tat on my back was from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's biblical. Is King David, when he killed Goliath and he chopped Goliath's head off. If you look at it, you see King David on my back and he has Goliath's head. And he told Goliath, I'm gonna cut. Well, after I kill you, I'm gonna cut your head off with your own sword. So I love that. I love that Bible verse. You know what I'm saying? I love King David's story in the Bible, so I tatted it on my back.
Well, look, this comeback fight was after a good time off. We saw you in there against Canelo Alvarez. You brought your star to the highest level. And look, there's been a lot of talk that this was like almost a moral victory in defeat. What do you feel like you showed the boxing world? Because there was that question, is Edgar ready for that level coming into that fight?
For sure. You know, the Canelo thing, man, it was an experience of a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that you're never gonna see me at the top. You're gonna see me now. I'm at the top and I'm gonna stay there. You know what I'm saying? I made my mark with him, and just like he told me after the fight, he told me I'm gonna be a world champ to just stay focused and stay training. You know what I'm saying? And he never told nobody that. He never gave nobody after he fought somebody that type of advice. So he knows what's up. He knows that. Soon we're gonna be having that torch. Or maybe soon we're gonna be running it back, having a rematch. I speak stuff into existence, man, and I think that if I fight 2 fights, 2 big fights, I believe we could get the rematch.
Canelo himself suffered that early defeat to Floyd Mayweather, and it was almost this major turning point for him in the experience he gained, not just in the ring and losing, but I think he learned a lot from Floyd business wise. What do you ultimately take from this that you're going to apply now as you continue to seek the biggest names?
I'm my own boss, one that I learned from him, and I don't need promoters. Promoters need us. We make the fights happen. I can make the biggest fights happen now. Besides him being the guy at 168, I'm the guy too. You know, I'm the money guy too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make the bag. And I know that any fight that I fight after him, I was gonna be the A side at any big fight. I got an island behind me, I got a country behind me, I got Puerto Rico, and I got a big fan base. And it's about me now becoming my own entity. You know what I'm saying? Starting the Chosen One Promotions, and making great deals with promoters and TV networks. You know what I'm saying? And just getting a bigger bag, collecting all everything from every from shirts, hats to what he said to the drink that you get at the fight. You know what I'm saying? Getting a percentage out of that. You gotta. That's how you make the money. And that's one thing I learned from Canelo was that he gets 80% or 75% of his money. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the whole fight. So if they throw in a fight just like now, if he's fighting William Skull, say, right? Obviously the Saudis paid him a ridiculous amount of money, but if he was doing it in Vegas with him, he'll be getting 75% of everything, literally. The fight check, you know what I'm saying? In the venue at the T-Mobile Arena, he's getting a check from them, from whatever popcorn or whatever sodas, people buying beers and drinks. You know, that's the way to think. You know, that's the business mindset. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he took that from Floyd. And you know, now that I fought Canelo, I'm taking it from him now. You know, so I'm moving like that. You know what I'm saying? At the
I
end of
mean,
the day, there's no hard feelings with no promoters. You know, business is business. We can make the biggest fights happen, but the money got to be right. And I'm a boss now. You're not my boss. I'm not your boss. We're gonna partner up and we're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna sit down at the table and we're gonna make the big fights happen. But they're not gonna fuck me and I'm not gonna fuck you. We're gonna and I'm gonna make the money. You get what I'm saying?
indeed, indeed. This is a huge time to be where you are right now, a high price free agent, a big name that can draw a big audience and make fun fights. As we stand right now, I don't remember, Edgar, the boxing business being this wide open. Turkey Al Sheikh is here, and it seems like there's unlimited money. Dana White and the UFC are coming in soon enough. Uh, you just wrapped up your deal, of course, with Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Sport. What is the future going to bring
I'm
for
in the
you?
best position of
Yeah,
my
yeah.
life.
What is
Listen to
this
me.
going to be like?
This is something, bro. This is gonna be like a tsunami about to hit. You hear me? Piles and piles and piles of money is gonna be raining on me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in the best position right now. You know, I just came off of another first round knockout. I just went through this guy after everything that I've been through. They try to put me co-main event. They try to put me back at the Caribe Royale. I'm a big name. I was supposed to be main eventing in Puerto Rico at the Choli sale. It's okay, and I went through him like a hot knife on butter, you know. And I'm excited, man. You know, you got Turkey Al-Sheikh there that's ready to give anything to us. You know what I'm saying? And you got the other promoters out there, other TV networks out there, Amazon Prime, you know, and the Zone too. You know, that's willing to give us the bag, you know, to make that money and to make the biggest fights happen. You know, I want to chop these guys down one by one, man. You know, and then starting with Mugia, Caleb, Charlo, and then let's keep going on. You know.
Do you see yourself signing a short-term deal with promoters, sort of, one and two fights at a time to get what you're looking for?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You know, if anything makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's about this, man. This
Yeah.
talk, and then everything else follows, you know? So once we talk this good, then we can make anything happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking no shortcuts no more. We doing what we got to do for ourselves, for our pockets, and our legacy. You know what I'm saying? The fight got to make sense, which it will, and the money got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? And it got to be for a bag. Because at the end of the day, people not coming to watch these promoters. People are coming to watch us. They coming to watch me and Mugia try to knock each other out. They coming to watch me and Caleb shit talk each other to death and then go in that ring and try to hurt each other. You know, so we got to get paid that bag. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, because like I say to everybody, if every fighter in the world decides to retire from boxing today, promoters wouldn't be shit. TV networks wouldn't be shit. Nobody would be nothing, you know. And sorry for the way I'm talking.
No
But it's
problem.
true, you know. We bosses, man, and fighters gotta wake up and understand that they work for us. We don't work for them. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who you are. At the end of the day, they making money because of us. So we the bosses. You get what I'm saying? And it's not for us to be bossing them around or nothing, but they're not gonna boss us around.
Have you had contact with Turkey Al Sheikh, and what are the possibilities of aligning with him?
Yeah, there's we haven't sat down on none yet, but we're gonna be sitting down soon. You know, there's a lot of opportunity out there. You know, with Al Heyman, PBC, the
Yes.
Zone as well, the network, not the promotion, not Matchroom. I'm talking about the network. You know, what I'm saying the guys that run the Zone itself. We want to sit down with them as well. You know, and go straight to the source. You know, but yeah, man, you know, I got those three open right now. You know, and I'm excited, man. You know, I'm ready to strike a deal, you know, and make the biggest fights happen in 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, and just keep going, you know, and become a legend, man, and eventually get that rematch with Canelo.
Well, it seems like you've figured out that there's two games in this game. It's in the ring, and obviously it's at the
Yep.
business table and how you position yourself. You are a prize fighter at the end of the day. You mentioned a couple potential big names, Munguia, Caleb Plant. I'm just taking the pulse of the nation or the world here in boxing. People want this Caleb Plant fight badly. Uh, it's been entertaining when you two are jawing. It's a great style contrast. What's the origin of the beef between the two of you, if you can think back to how this started?
Just for him talking shit, you know, he's always talking shit, and I want to break his face. I think that you know, when we do fight, because we're gonna fight. I know we're gonna fight. So when we do fight, when the time comes, I'm gonna retire him. You know, I feel like he haven't gotten a beat down. You know, for him to still be talking, it's because he still haven't got a beat down. You know what I'm saying? Like he haven't really got a beat down, like a real beat down. You got what I'm saying? Like Canelo didn't beat him down. Benavidez then beat him down because if they would have beat him down, he wouldn't be talking like this, you know. So he's still talking shit. So that means I have to come in and end his career. You know, I think that with me, it's over. You know what I'm saying? After me, he's done. I want to grab him. I want to destroy his face. I want to make him. I want to put him in a hospital. I want his face to look different. I don't want him to be the same fighter. I want him. You know, at the end of the day, fuck it. You know, he's trying to do. He's trying to hurt me, and I gotta hurt him at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's either me or him. You know, I'm listen, bro. I'm not gonna let no man ever let my son cry, let my mom cry, or my family cry. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let his family cry first before I gotta cry. You know, so I gotta hurt him and I gotta destroy him. And if I could go in there and take him out, I'm gonna take him out like
There you
this. Look,
go.
like this.
Fan.
Look. Uh,
Yeah,
mm.
talk to me quick about that fight stylistically. Like,
And
what does
put
that
some
look
salt
like?
on him too.
Oh boy, I mean, what does that look like? Do you run through him, or is that a fight where you're really gonna have to
I'm gonna run.
show?
Look at this knife. Look at this knife. If I have butter here, hot butter or a hot knife on butter, I'm running through him. He's easy work, man. That
All
guy's
right.
easy work. He get tired. He don't like getting hit to the body. After 6 rounds, he's done. He's only a 6 round fighter. He don't got no skills. He don't got nothing. He don't got no heart. Cause once you start touching his touching his metal, it's done. He's over. I'm telling you, he doesn't have it. It's not there. He has it for 6 rounds and he's done.
All right, let me give you a chance to address haters because I feel like it's easy to get haters or jealousy when you're making money, when you're doing what you want. You're not afraid to talk trash. You're not afraid to boast on the ability you bring. There seems to be a subset of the boxing internet that's like, Berlanga's a good fighter, but he's acting like he beat Canelo. How do you respond to that?
Can I curse? Oh no. Right?
Yeah, please.
Fuck them. I don't. Yo, listen. I don't give a fuck about a hater. I don't. I fuck them. They don't pay my bills. They don't do anything for me. They don't do anything for me. So fuck them. Anybody that talks shit about Berlanga, fuck them. They could do what they gotta do. I'm here. They can't do shit to me. All they're gonna do is yap, 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 yap away. And most of the time, is these freaking guys that don't got nothing going on with their lives. That's fat, still lives with their moms, eating donuts on the couch. These guys don't have a life, and they want to do and make fake pages and just talk crap about a fighter that goes in the ring and fights for his life and fights for his country. So fuck them. Fuck the haters. I want them to keep hating on me. I don't want no hater to be a fan of me. Just keep being a hater. If you're gonna fucking hate, just hate, keep hating and stay on that side. Bro. If anybody tries to come over and tries to switch and tries to come over on the other side and try to become a fan or say, yo, you changed the way I think of you, know, fuck you. Stay on that side. Do not like me. I don't want nobody to like me. I got people that love me and I love them. You know what I'm saying? But the people that don't like me, stay over there. I don't want you to unlike me. Stay not liking me. Fuck you. That's it.
Do you feel like sometimes you're almost the pro wrestling heel? You're not afraid to be the bad guy if you need to be?
I'm not a after the Canelo fight getting booed by 20,000 people
Yeah.
and people were screaming in the wind, fuck you, motherfucker. All the Mexicans, I'm gonna fuck your wife. Your wife got a fat ass. Your mom looks good. I'm gonna fuck your mom. They was telling me that. And I'm walking, and I'm hearing that, and I kind of like it now.
Well, you handle yourself well in those situations. There's no question about it. Look, there's been a gap in the terms of having a prominent Puerto Rican boxing star, a Trinidad, a Cotto, a Camacho, so many legends we can name right here. Why do you think there's been a gap? And you might be the guy to fill that. You may already be there, but like, why has it taken long for that next guy to come in?
Just I feel like, comes with time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm the guy right now. I don't think there's anybody right now, that's putting on for the way I am. You know what I'm saying? At that elite level, at that top of the top. You know what I'm saying? And fighting big names and just talking shit. Looking good. And being humble, but also being a guy that is not backing down from anybody and can tell somebody to go fuck off. And I think I'm that guy right now. I let the fans choose that. I don't really give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not fighting for that position no more. Like before when I was coming up, I used to fight. I used to want to fight for that position and try to become that guy. But It is what it is. If you hate me, you hate me. If you love me, you love me. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna pay and watch me, motherfucker. So I don't care. Just I'm gonna continue to rep my flag. That's all. And
Yeah.
if my people want to say, "Hey, this is the guy," then thank you. But if not, then oh well. Sorry. You pick somebody else then. But at
Yes.
the end of the day, I'm gonna continue to fight for them, and I'm gonna continue to fight for my flag because I love where I come from and I love my roots. And I'm Puerto Rican and I'm from New York, But I don't care at this point. It is what it is. The people, if the people want me to be the guy, I'll be the guy. But if not, then
I respect that decision. Yeah. Let's talk about your future weight wise, because there were obviously two giant names at 68, David Morrell, David Benavidez, that went up to 75, Bivol, Benavidez there. Who knows where Canelo is going to end up? Would you go to light heavyweight for the money, for the fight, for the opportunity, if you get that phone call?
yes, 1,000%. But before I do that, I want to clean out 168 first. I
Sure.
gotta go in there. I gotta smash Munguia. I gotta smash Plant. I gotta smash Charlo. And I feel like those three big names right there it'll solidify. And then rematch with Canelo, smash Canelo because I know I can smash him. I fought that guy at 50%. I went through MRI. I was going through MRIs back to back during that camp. I had tendonitis all over my elbow. I was taking cortisone shots. So I fought that guy at 50% on a 6-week notice. You know what I'm saying? So I know I could smash him. And Canelo's a great fighter, but I know I got more. And I took his best shot. He haven't got my best shot yet. And I haven't touched him the way I wanted to touch him. Like the way I wanted to touch him. What he's gonna say if we do a rematch, he's gonna knock me out. You hit me with your best shot on my chin, bro. And I got up and I took it and I still was talking shit. And I still told you fuck you in the ring. And I still was talking shit, cursing you out. So what you gonna do to me? The only thing you could do is hit me with a fucking Dragon Ball Z punch with flames coming out your glove and then probably you knock me out. But other than that, you're not doing nothing to me. So and I haven't gave you my shit yet. So for the rematch, I wanna see if you can hold my shit now. That left hook, I knocked Jonathan Ortiz out. You see that arm? That arm was bad. You see what I did to Jonathan Ortiz? I put him on his ass like this. So, what I say is, hey, we get that rematch, it's a different story. And then we go up to 175, and I want to clean out 175 too. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I was going to ask you because I remember Danny Jacobs telling me when he fought Triple G, he was nervous of that power. He got knocked down, but then he's like, oh, that's all there is? I can handle this. Did you have that
Yeah,
feel when Canelo did catch you? I felt like you fought better after that. So
yeah,
was that
yeah.
like
It
a
woke me up. It just woke me up. The shot hit me, boom. I was like, oh, it was a flash knockdown. Woke me up at the moment. I'm like, oh, I took his best shot. He ain't knocked me out. That shit is over. He ain't hurt me because he didn't hurt me. I was fine. I took you know what I'm saying? I hit the floor, came up like a champ. Everybody gets dropped, man.
sure,
Everybody touches the canvas. Even Floyd touched the canvas, but they never counted it. But he touched the canvas, his glove touched the canvas, you know. But they never
Zepeda,
counted. But yeah, Zab, yeah, the other guy too, the Mexican back when he was younger, when he was
Carlos
coming up.
Hernandez. Yeah.
Yeah, he touched the canvas. The best touched the canvas. Manny Pacquiao touched the canvas. All these guys touched the canvas. So what I'm saying? I'm not missing out. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory. It's boxing, bro. It's just about now how you're gonna be able to take it. And if you could touch the canvas and get back up and do what Trinidad does, come back and fight.
No question. No question. Look, when you had that knockout streak, we always used to ask you ahead of every fight, like, is it better that you have the streak or is it stunting your growth? You've adjusted from that streak ending and really picking up your boxing along the way. How was that journey for you? Because it had to be tough when you're kind of known as the first round knockout guy, but you want to be able to show that you can go 12 with anybody.
Yeah, it was tough, because at the end of the day, I had 16 fights, first round knockouts. So that means I only fought 16 rounds. And that's insane. That's crazy. That's unheard of. So I needed that. It was dope because it blew up my name and I became an entity and I became a big, big, big name in the sport of boxing because of it. But I feel like it kind of hurt me because I wasn't getting experience. So when I started going the distance, people was like, he's a bum. I was a bum, but it was like, nah, bro, I needed to go 12 rounds. I need to start going the distance, at least to get some experience, some rounds and get minutes in so that way I could be able to, you know what I'm saying, to perform and know because listen, you can't be one of the greats in boxing if you haven't went the distance. You know what I'm saying? And you need to have that experience to be one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? And me knocking everybody out in the first round, I wasn't getting no experience because I was knocking them out in 2 minutes, a minute and a half, 1 minute, 30 seconds. So it's like, what experience I'm getting? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't getting shit, but I take it how it is. You know, it is what it is. That's how God designed my future and my boxing career. So I take it how it is.
Well, you're in a amazing spot right now to get what you're looking for, the big fights, the big notoriety, those big paydays. We want to see it. When can we see you back? How quickly do you think you will have your next step, your next promoter, your next plan lined up and ready to go?
August, September. I see myself already making it happen. August, September for sure. I think August, September is the perfect date for me. Um, because it'll give me at least 2 months to negotiate something with a TV network, and a promoter, and then we go from there. You know, we got Jake Paul, Most Valuable Promotions out there as well. You know, shout out to Jake Paul. So Jake Paul and these guys start knocking on the door too. You know, we could make something happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm open. You know, I'm open, and I'm looking to just make history. Um, Continue to build my legacy, and make a lot of money.
Well, let me close with this. What would you want your legacy to be? What are you aiming for? Because people are in it for different things, reasons, feed their family, become
Yeah.
famous, win championships. Why are you in it at the end of the day?
I wanna, I wanna, I wanna be how Floyd was, how Canelo is. You know, becoming a legend, winning belts. That's all I gotta do is just win. I gotta just knock people out. It don't matter if I knock them out in the sixth round, fifth round, first round, 10th round, 12th. Just knock people out. The money's gonna come. Once once I focus on my career, focus on Edgar Berlanga, and focus on my craft and being in the gym, and not worrying about the outside world, but worrying about what's in front of me, and that's boxing. Everything's gonna come. The money's gonna come. The fame, every that all that comes. That's just a plus. That's just the icing on the cake. I gotta sit and really focus on my craft and master my craft the
Sure.
way Floyd did, the way Manny Pacquiao did, the way Cotto did, Trinidad. And the money's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? I'm handsome. I look good. I fight fucking amazing. I'm a ticket seller. I talk shit. You know, I'm humble, but I'm not humble in the sense where I could defend myself. So I have everything, man. I just gotta focus on boxing, man, and just win. Just win, but win with class, win with knockouts. Show people that I'm back with that knockout streak. You know what I'm saying? And that money will come, and I'm gonna become a legend after that. You know what I'm saying? I wanna build a legacy so big that I want to Berlanga into the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? And just become a legend. My son sees me, and I'm like, yo, my dad was Edgar Berlanga. My dad one of the best Puerto Rican fighters in the world, and he's gonna be up there with Trinidad, Miguel Cotto, Amanda Serrano, Roberto Benitez, coming from New York too, Macho Camacho. So that's my goal and my plan.
Hey, you're on your way, man. You got the right mindset, it seems. You got the maturity, the confidence. Go get it. It's great talking to you, Edgar. The world is your oyster, and I really wish you well moving forward, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I love all my fans around the world. Thank you for the support. Um, Jesus Christ is King. Thank you guys. I love y'all. And my haters, I love y'all more. Like I said before, do not jump on the bandwagon. Please stay on that side. Stay on that side. Stay on that side. Do not come over here. Thank you very much. I love you guys.
Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Thank you.